Part 102. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1012. Chapter 1012 Miracle. This is a miracle. Then, with everyone's stunned eyes, he slowly sat up. Well? Wife, what just happened? Did I faint again? When the woman saw her husband waking up, she burst into tears and smiled. She hugged her husband and cried, "It'll be fine when he wakes up. It'll be fine when he wakes up." When he came to his senses, he quickly pulled his husband and pointed at Suchen and said, "It's this miracle doctor. It's this miracle doctor who saved you." When the patient with advanced liver cancer saw Suchen, and because he believed deeply in his wife, he quickly thanked Suchen. "Thank you, the miracle doctor, for saving me." And all the world-class medical masters around him, including Li Jiang, looked at him in disbelief. This, how is this possible? How can patients with advanced liver cancer be saved? Could it be that it's really magic? The woman asked her husband with concern. "Old man, do you feel uncomfortable now?" The husband touched his liver and was stunned. Why doesn't it hurt at all?" Then he stood up and jumped. "Hey! It really doesn't hurt anymore. I seem to be fine." Seeing his appearance, the people around him were even more unbelievable. At that moment, a group of world-class medical masters gave this man a free physical examination on the spot. The cancer condition is completely gone. How can it be? How can there be medical technology in this world that can eliminate all cancer cells in just 10 seconds? Miracle. This is a miracle. At this time, everyone's eyes finally focused on Suchen again. This time, everyone looked at Suchen differently. After all, a group of world-class medical masters had determined that this patient, he had late-stage liver cancer, and there was no point in curing it anymore. It was a death sentence. But in the blink of an eye, he was saved by Suchen in front of everyone. And all the cancerous conditions disappeared. This is not a god. What is the trace? And the most shocked one was Li Jiang. In his eyes, Suchen was just a pretty boy who was lucky enough to be favored by Miss Gu. He was ignorant and deceived, but he met a simple and stupid girl like Gu Qingjian. Tian, and then came to this grand world medical exchange conference. Originally, he wanted to make Suchen lose face in front of everyone, especially in front of Gu Qingjian. Then he let himself fall in love with Gu Qingjian, whom he liked. In front of Qingjian, he showed his strength. Then he hugged the beauty back. Unexpectedly, reality gave him a big slap in the face. He originally fell to the ground, but he was already judged as a patient waiting to die by the world's masters. A patient with terminal liver cancer who was hopeless. Miraculously, in front of the public and under the pretentiousness of Suchen, a liar, he miraculously survived. This is simply a ghost. Li Jiang's eyes widened and he stared at the lively patient with an extremely pale face. Gu Qingjian, on the other hand, was extremely excited. Looking at Suchen in his eyes, his face was filled with pride, admiration, and admiration. Even if even a fool can see it. Finally, an old man walked out tremblingly. He was Mr. Zheng, who is known as the Taishan Baidu in the domestic medical community. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1013. Chapter 1013 is truly a formidable person. Miracle doctor, save me. He first bowed slightly to Suchen. This bow shocked all the juniors around him. What kind of person and qualifications does Mr. Zheng have, and he actually bows to a junior like Suchen? The key point is that Suchen didn't react at all, he just accepted Mr. Zheng's bow in a carefree and solid manner. It was the old man who made a mistake, and he was really a terrible person. Mr. Zheng said to Suchen, I wonder, little friend, what is the principle of this that can bring patients with advanced liver cancer back to life instantly? When Mr. Zheng asked this question, some world-class medical masters gathered around him. Like the curious babies, they all looked at Suchen with extremely hopeful eyes. The latter spread his hands. I don't know the principle of the secret method passed down from our ancestors. Anyway, just by saving people like this, we can survive. Hiss. After listening to Suchen's explanation, there were gasps of air all around. This, there is such a secret method in this world. Can you please do it again, please? Let me see. Yes, I didn't see it clearly just now. Can you demonstrate it again? A group of Taishan Baidu, like a group of primary school students, are looking forward to Suchen answering their questions. But how can Suchen explain to them? This damn battle pet can only use the healing needle 10 times a day. This one injection, but it's at least 100 million. Can I use 100 million for you for free? Or will I expose my secret to you because of my love? It's impossible. Suchen spread his hands again. This technique works sometimes, but not when I use it. I guess it's because I'm not good at it, and after using it now, I'm already very tired, and I can't use it again. Suchen has made it clear that he won't show it to you. These masters are also human beings and know what Suchen means. They all waved their hands and smiled and said it doesn't matter. After all, this is Suchen's secret. To put it mildly, this is someone else's. The stunt of pressing the bottom of the box. Just show it to you. However, some foreign medical professionals still said loudly, little friends, don't hide your secrets. You have such great medical skills, why not make it public so that all mankind can enjoy such super medical skills? Yes. This is a good thing that benefits all mankind. Suchen could only roll his eyes at such words. God bless all mankind. I just want to make money now. If you want to have sex for free, get lost. On the other hand, unlike those medical people, the rich people around looked at Suchen Chen's eyes have completely changed. They came here originally for the life-saving medical skills of world-class medical masters. As for the various advanced medical principles they preach, they won't listen even if you tell them. I understand. But for Suchen, a simple, straightforward, and extremely fast treatment, the effect can be clearly seen. 1 word, awesome. 4 words, the miracle doctor is reincarnated. So what are you waiting for? Soon. A large group of rich people surrounded Suchen. Miracle doctor. I have cancer too. I have mid-stage gastric cancer. The doctor said I can only take medicine and chemotherapy. It's too painful and I only have 5 or 6 years to live. Can you help me? Money is not a problem. Miracle doctor. My son has leukemia. Please save my son. You are willing to spend any amount of money. We are the only one in the Qin family. Miracle doctor, save me. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1014. Chapter 1014. A drop of beauty lotion will give you 10 years of youth back. Facing the shouts of a large group of wealthy people, Suchen smiled. After all, these are walking bills. However, everything comes first. Not to mention, when Suchen rescued him just now, he hadn't received the money yet. Suchen now looked at the couple. The latter reacted instantly and quickly called the company secretary. Hurry up and send 500 million to the miracle doctor's account. Yes, it's 500 million, it must be paid immediately. The couple also understood. Looking at the current market situation, rich people all over the world know about Suchen, A miracle doctor. They must be fawned over. After all, billionaires like them are not short of money. Lord. The only thing missing is life. After all, if life is gone, no matter how much money it is useless. Now here in Suchan, as long as you spend some money, you can come back to life. Who is not excited, who is not excited, who is not flattering him here? As the phone vibrated, Suchan lowered his head and saw that 500 million had arrived. Hey! It's so easy to get money for medical treatment. Suchan lamented that he had made no mistake in making money. As for other rich people's requests for life-saving help, Suchan said that they would come one by one. First, queue up to make an appointment with him. Then he would arrange treatment one by one. As for the world-class medical masters on the sidelines, Suchan pretended not to see the desire. After all, he had just made up an excuse to say that he could no longer save people, but now he immediately accepted the treatment needs of the rich. He did not regard these masters as human beings. However, this kind of what does it matter if you are thick-skinned at this time? Who can have trouble with money? Not to mention that this is still hundreds of millions, hundreds of millions. Of course, Suchan did not forget another thing. At that moment, he pressed his hand slightly, signaling to the people around to be quiet. Then after everyone calmed down, he said, "Everyone, I also have an ancestral secret book here, which is specially used for beauty and beauty. Just one drop of beauty lotion can give you 10 years of youth back. Note, it's 10 years of youth, not 10 years of life. At present, this kind of beauty lotion costs 100 million per drop. If you need it, come to me to register and make an appointment. Of course, the quantity is limited, first come first served. If you have cash, I can apply the medicine on the spot, and the effect will definitely be seen within 10 seconds. If Suchan sold the detoxifying and beauty saliva of his A-level battle pet Swiftlet before rescuing anyone, no one would care about him. There are 100% people who would even consider him a liar. Ask the security guards to drag him out. But it's different now. Medical masters all over the world are looking forward to him to answer questions. Rich people all over the world are waiting for him to save lives. Suchan became an instant success today. He directly became a famous doctor all over the world. A master of medicine. If he wants to sell this beauty-resisting liquid, naturally everyone will believe it. If he announces the existence of this beauty-resisting magic medicine at this time, naturally some people will buy it. No, I just heard Suchan say that he can test the medicine on the spot. Immediately, wealthy foreign women who were not short of money came over to try it. And before Suchan took the medicine, she paid 100 million. She was obviously fawning over Suchan. Even if Suchan's medicine was not as effective as advertised, okay, she will spend 100 million to establish a good relationship with Suchan first. After all, there will definitely be a time when she needs Suchan to save her life. Who would be in trouble with his own life? Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1015. Chapter 1015. The richest women all over the world are going crazy. This rich woman is over 50 years old. Moreover, foreign women age very quickly. There are wrinkles all over the face. Even if she usually uses high-end cosmetics, now she wears heavy makeup, which can't cover up her old color. At that moment, Suchan took out a drop of detoxifying and beauty saliva that had been prepared in advance and packed in a small bottle. A colorless and odorless drop. Pour it into the mouth of this rich woman. Then, a miracle happened. Under everyone's attention, the face, hair, hands, etc. of this rich, wrinkled foreign woman in her 50s are all getting younger at a speed visible to the naked eye. The skin changes from dry and old to bright and elastic. The whole person has returned directly to his appearance of being in his 40s. Hearing the exclamations of the people around her and seeing the shocked eyes of the people around her, the rich woman quickly touched her face, screamed and brought out a small mirror. One photo. Immediately a louder scream came out. Real. This is real. I'm really getting younger. Oh my God. Oh, God. This is a miracle. What a miracle. The rich woman suddenly threw herself in front of Suchen and begged, "Miracle doctor, sell me another bottle, no. Sell me 10 bottles. No matter how much money you want." 10 years younger, her appearance has returned to that of 40 years old. But for a woman, the most beautiful age is of course 20 years old. If she can return to her youth of 20 years old, then it will be her. You can invest 90% of your wealth in it, no matter what. This is how much women care about appearance, which can be judged as crazy. Suchen shook his head. This kind of beauty lotion can only be used once in a lifetime. Continuing to take it will not be of any use. Hearing Suchen's answer, the rich woman was a little disappointed. But looking at herself in the mirror, who was 10 years younger, the rich woman was still very surprised and satisfied. She thanked Suchen profusely and even transferred extra money to Suchen. 100 million. The other ladies around them couldn't wait for a long time. They all raised their hands to buy Suchen's beauty lotion. After all, they heard it clearly just now. The quantity of Suchen's beauty lotion is limited. Give me. The miracle doctor gave me a bottle. I also want. I also want. I am willing to increase the price for a miracle doctor. 200 million is fine. I have 300 million. The miracle doctor sold it to me. Please sell it to me, the miracle doctor. All the rich women in the audience are going crazy. Especially those in their 30s. It's even more incredible. After all, as long as you drink one bottle, you will be 10 years younger in 10 seconds. This is better than any supplements, beauty, or plastic surgery. It's so effective. It's safe, has no side effects, and is painless. It really makes you 10 years younger. 10 years younger in your 30s, that's when your 20s are your prime. They have always known that money can't buy them come to youth. But now, Suchen told them that money can really buy youth. Why not buy it with all your life? Suchen knew that the opportunity was not to be missed. He took out the remaining 9 bottles. There are only 9 bottles left now. I will let you know when there are more. The one with the highest price gets it. Hearing Suchen's voice, all of a sudden, the entire World Medical Exchange Conference turned into a complete auction house. The rich women in the audience went crazy and tried their best to increase the price to buy. Online games. I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1016. Chapter 1016. Spending a lot of money. Expand the battle pet army. From 100 million to 200 million, 200 million to 300 million. For youth, they spend a lot of money. In the end, Suchen's 10 bottles of beauty-resistant essence were sold for a sky-high price of 3.5 billion. At the same time, the contact information of all the rich people in the room was obtained. In the future, if Suchen is short of money, he can always ask them to come over and give him money. Well, it's not appropriate to say that it's a gift of money. After all, Suchen earns money by treating illnesses, saving lives, or looking 10 years younger. Of course, Suchen doesn't need to come to visit. When Suchen sends a message, these rich people will automatically come to your door with money. Suddenly, Suchen became a super rich man worth billions. And he is the super rich man that the rich people all over the world are trying to curry favor with. After all, no one would be jealous of someone who could save their life at any time. Even these rich people tried every means to protect Suchen. Because protecting Suchen means protecting themselves. The entire World Medical Exchange Conference has turned into a press conference for Suchen alone. The miraculous medical skill of bringing the dead back to life, the miraculous beauty lotion that can make you 10 years younger with just one drop. These two stunts directly shocked the scene. It was also released to the world as quickly as possible by the reporters present. In other words, from today on, Suchen becomes famous. And it's famous all over the world. When the conference is over, Suchen refused all the banquets and returned to his rental house. Although there were many paparazzi, reporters, or other strangers taking photos around. But Suchen didn't care. After all, if you want to make money, you must be famous, and once you become famous, there will be all kinds of interruptions. But no matter what, Suchen got the money he needed most at the moment. A total of 3.6 billion. Suchen looked at the huge amount of money in the account, sat on the chair, his eyes sparkling. It's time to launch my pet army plan on a large scale. But at this time, the direct expansion of the pet army is not so noticeable. The only way is to adopt very small insects. Therefore, Suchen continues to adopt mosquitoes. The 9527 series of battle pets has been directly expanded to the number 9527-160. In other words, Suchen had a total of 160 A-level battle pets in one night. And they were all flying battle pets like 9527 that were small, fast, and couldn't even be captured on surveillance video. But this also cost Suchen a lot, a total of 3.5 billion. Suddenly, Suchen only had a little over 100 million left. Well, although it was only 100 million, it was still better than most people. At least, 100 million was not enough in the super first-tier city. He was able to buy a luxurious suite in a central location. The next day, Suchen decided to buy a house. Because he used the 9527 series of battle pets for 2 days and nights to monitor and analyze the situation of Zhang Yan, who lived opposite. The other party must be a killer. And he is still close to an A-level killer. For me, whose current combat power is only at the peak of sea level, it is still a certain threat. Although I currently have more than 100 A-level battle pets as my bodyguards on a daily basis. But with Suchen's cautious character, a gentleman wouldn't put himself in danger. What's more, since he became famous, various paparazzi have taken secret photos around him. Even the police officers responsible for monitoring him have been squeezed out by those paparazzi. It can be seen that Suchen was secretly photographed to some extent. But this situation only lasted for 1 day and 1 night. He was quickly expelled by the rich people from all walks of life who wanted to curry favor with Suchen and directly used various connections to get rid of him. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1017. Chapter 1017. A villa costs 300 million. After all, whoever causes trouble for Suchen is causing trouble for the lives of rich people like them. Suchen can eat well, sleep well, and live a long life. Then rich people like them can live a long life, right? As soon as it dawned, Suchen went to the nearby sales department and wanted to buy a suite. Hello, what kind of house do you need? The sales lady doesn't know Suchen's fame yet. After all the media in the world have been warned by rich people not to disturb the normal life of divine Dr. Su. Who dares to disturb, don't blame them for being rude. So Suchen is here now, said that in the eyes of the general public, he is still an inconspicuous little citizen. Of course, wherever Suchen goes now, he will be secretly protected by bodyguards sent by various wealthy people. Although Suchen, who has more than 160 A-level battle pets, does not need to. Of course, these bodyguards were warned by the rich and must not disturb Suchen. Under the introduction of the sales lady, Suchen finally settled on a very quiet hotel in the city center with very good public order, very good security, and even better privacy. An excellent single-family villa. This villa was priced at 300 million. But Suchen only had a little over 100 million in his pocket. When she saw Suchen's account balance, the sales lady felt dizzy. She didn't. I thought that Suchen, dressed so ordinary, actually thought he was a billionaire. This gentleman, 100 million is enough. You can pay 30% down payment and get a loan to move in. The sales lady quickly said with great respect. But Suchen is not like a loan. It is too troublesome to pay back every month. At that moment, he directly called a rich man who was nearby to come over, treat diseases, beautify, whatever he chooses. The rich man rushed over in a hurry. While Suchen was waiting, the manager of the sales department also rushed over. After all, it is rare to see a rich man with a purchase price of 100 million. Sales department. The manager served Suchen tea and water with great respect. When he heard that Suchen was collecting money to pay the full amount, the sales manager respected Suchen even more. He was like a grandson. Soon, the rich man rushed. He arrived with his 13-year-old son behind him. His son had leukemia, and even a bone marrow transplant could not cure it. Over the years, he had been worried about his son's leukemia. When he heard that Suchen could bring back the dead and save patients with advanced liver cancer, at that time, he simply saw God. And when he heard Suchen's call, he cancelled all meetings, even meetings with government officials. He rushed over with his son. Miracle doctor! Miracle doctor, please save my son. After Suchen pretended to take a look at his son's condition, he was about to treat him. The sales manager on the side looked strange. Is this young wealthy client a doctor? Can even leukemia be treated on the spot? No need for chemotherapy or medicine. Are you kidding me? While he was standing aside watching the show, Suchen had already pressed it a few times and secretly used the healing needle skill of the A-level battle pet Mimi. After more than 10 seconds, his originally sick Man Yan's son soon became mentally better. Even his face became rosy. Very good. Very good. Although the rich man now really wants to take his son to the hospital for a review to see if the leukemia is completely cured. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1018. Chapter 1018 is given away for free. All requirements met. But it's definitely not easy to go directly now. After all, doesn't this show that he doesn't trust Suchen, the miracle doctor? If he offends the miracle doctor, it will be a shame if he, including his son, has an incurable disease in the future. The sales manager next to him was also amazed. Although I don't know if Suchen has cured the other party's leukemia. But the rich man's son's complexion improved, and that was visible to the naked eye. And Suchen also understood the psychology of this rich man. When the other party called me 100 million, Suchen said, take your son to the hospital for a review. I am a doctor and treat diseases. I encourage you to verify. If you don't verify, I will feel anxious for you. After hearing Suchen's words, the rich man believed Suchen even more. At that moment, he patted his chest and said with great gratitude, believe it. Of course I believe it. Suchen shook his head and smiled, go and review it. Don't bother me, there is still something else to do. After all, he has only made 100 million now, and he wants the full payment to buy a house. It still costs 100 million. The sales manager was shocked when he saw the rich man transfer 100 million to Suchen on the spot. He was amazed at how quickly Suchen made money. Even if he tried to flatter him, he couldn't keep up. No wonder this young and outrageous billionaire has the confidence to pay off the 300 million house in full. When the second rich man came over, the sales manager was no longer calm. Boss. Seeing the second rich man rushing over in a hurry, the sales manager quickly greeted him respectfully. Is this in our sales department? In order to treat his advanced gastric cancer, this rich man forgot that the location Suchen informed was his own sales department. When he heard the sales manager said that Suchen wanted to buy a 300 million house from him, the single-family villa had to be paid in full, so he made money on the spot. The rich man immediately decided to give this single-family villa to Suchen for free. After all, it was such a good opportunity to curry favor with Suchen and build a good relationship with him. So much. Seeing how his boss was respectful to Suchen, the sales manager finally knew about Suchen's energy. He was even more respectful to Suchen at that moment, and almost considered Suchen to be his father. Suchen this side is also happy to get a single-family villa worth 300 million. It is naturally the best not to have to pay for it. In the end, Suchen rejected the other party's proposal to pay another 100 million for treatment. After all, you need to have the ability to do business. Rules. If you give too much money, it is a favor. Favor is the most troublesome thing, especially for people like Suchen who have big secrets and need to ensure their privacy. After all this, Suchen bought something worth 300 million villa. The balance in the bank card has increased instead of decreasing. It has soared from a little over 100 million to 300 million. One of the 100 million is a drop of detoxification and beauty saliva bought by the rich man for his wife, which is Suchen. It was claimed to be beauty-resistant liquid. Because of the rich relationship, the sales manager directly opened a green channel for Suchen. He moved into the villa that day. He also gave Suchen a thorough cleaning for free. He also specially told the property management, Suchen's special status. Any requests Suchen has must be met. If you can't meet it, call him and answer the call 24 hours a day. He will report to the boss at any time. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1019. Chapter 1019. More than 160 A-level battle pets. Anyway, no matter what, I must provide for Suchen. As for the free housekeeping and nanny arrangements provided by the other party, Suchen refused. After all, I have too many secrets, and it is inconvenient for outsiders to do anything. In this way, Suchen had a space of his own. Of course, although the sales department guarantees that the villa is absolutely safe. But Suchen still arranged for his war pet to check inside and outside the villa, including smoke exhaust pipes and so on. After ensuring safety, Suchen finally stayed here with peace of mind and released all his pets. For a while. Except starlings, bees, and swiftlets. The remaining 160 A-level mosquitoes almost formed a black cloud of mosquitoes in front of Suchen. In the eyes of outsiders, it is extremely terrifying. But in Suchen's eyes, it is his best A-level army. Okay, I finally got it. Starting tomorrow, I can concentrate on doing bounty tasks. Suchen was lying on the comfortable big bed, planning the follow-up arrangements. His current number of war pet legions is basically enough. Of course, he can continue to increase it in the future. After all, he has the reputation of being a miracle doctor. He is doing bounty tasks every day. In addition, he can also practice medicine and cure diseases and obtain a large amount of funds. In this way, the number of his battle pet legions can be steadily increased. However, if his killer level is not improved, he cannot reach S level and complete S level special tasks. His battle pets it can always only stop at A level. Suchen knew from monitoring Zhang Yan that there are S level, SS level, and even SSS level terrifying killers in this world. Facing these killers, his A-level battle pet army is a bit unsatisfactory. Therefore, he not only wants to increase the quantity of the battle pet legion, but also improve their quality. And to improve the quality, he must improve his killer level. Doing bounty tasks and gaining points is the only way the path to improve your own assassin level. I now have more than 160 A-level battle pets, and I have 4,399 ultra-long-distance battle pet control skills of 100,000 meters. I can definitely do tasks that don't cost much but can provide me with a lot of points. Now that Suchen has a source of money from practicing medicine, the financial requirements for bounty tasks are no longer so high. Naturally, the main thing is to increase the number of bounty tasks. Making money has become less important. And there are more than 160 as an A-level battle pet. Suchen believes that it won't be long before he can break through to the A-level killer level. He can even be promoted to an S-level killer before the assassin competition comes and complete S-level special tasks. In that case, the first level battle pet army can be promoted to the S-level. At that time, the battle pet army will be even more terrifying. After all the A-level and above killers in the world add up to less than 100. And at that time, if Suchen can have a legion of more than 100 S-level battle pets, so he can basically be invincible by himself. Of course, there are still some concerns before the battle pets break through to the SSS level. However, at that time, especially after Suchen obtained the skills of the killer competition, these were only a matter of time. So now, I want to continue to practice medicine and treat diseases and accumulate more money. Not only do I need to continue to increase the number of battle pet legions, but I also need to save money in advance to increase the evolution level of the battle pet legion in the future. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1020. Chapter 1020 Participate in the killer contest. In addition, you have to do bounty tasks at the same time. The next day, Suchen got up comfortably and started to collect the bounty tasks. This time, he no longer used the bounty amount as the sorting criterion. Instead, he used the difficulty of the tasks as the sorting criterion. The ones that are easiest to complete will be accepted. All of a sudden, Suchen accepted 5 tasks at the same time. Of course, Suchen originally wanted to accept more than 10 or 20 tasks at once. However, the bounty task platform has rules and regulations, and he can only accept up to 5 at a time. However, Suchen thought about it. Although he had more than 100 A-level battle pets, he had to control them all by himself. Therefore, even if he could take in so many, he would not be able to control so many pets at once to complete them. These 5 tasks are very special. Simple, Suchen immediately dispatched 5 9527 series battle pets to 5 locations. Thanks to their super high flight speed, all 5 tasks were completed in less than 10 minutes. Ding! Congratulations on successfully completing D-level bounty mission, Bad Guys Grow Old, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 5. Your current total points is 25. Ding! Congratulations on successfully completing level D bounty mission, Trainee Killer, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 5. Your current total points is 30. Ding! Ding! Congratulations on successfully completing level D bounty mission, Pig Killer, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 5. Your current total points is 45. After completing the mission, Suchen received a total bounty of more than 1 million yuan. However, he gained 25 points, and the current total points are 45. There are still 55 points short of 100 promotion points, which for Suchen is 11 points. It's about the mission. A mission of this level of difficulty is just something that Suchen can think about. Keep up the mission. After completing 5 tasks, Suchen took on 5 more tasks. The cycle repeats. An hour later. Ding! Congratulations on successfully completing level D bounty task, Distribution Manager, obtaining a perfect task score, and obtaining task points, 5. Your current total points is 80. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing Level D Bounty Mission, Evil House Agent, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 5. Your current total points is 85. Ding. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing Level D Bounty Mission, Mysterious Abbot, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 5. Your current total points is 100. Ding. Congratulations on successfully meeting the promotion requirements. Will he be promoted to a C-level assassin? A prompt sounded, and Suchen finally reached the 100 promotion points requirement. Suchen immediately agreed. Ding. Congratulations on your successful promotion to C-level killer. You are qualified to receive and release C-level tasks. Ding. The reward platform reminds you that because you have become a C-level assassin, you are automatically qualified to participate in the assassin contest to be held on Westinghouse Road in 28 days. Do you choose to participate in this contest? After successfully being promoted to C-level killer, Suchen didn't expect that the bounty platform would automatically send him an invitation to the assassin competition. He, Suchen, was originally going for the top skills of this assassin competition. Naturally, he wanted to participate. Even if you choose to sign up. Ding. Congratulations on becoming the 1023rd contestant to participate in the killer contest. Please participate in this contest in time. If you fail to participate after the deadline, you will automatically lose the qualification to enter the bounty task platform. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 1021. Chapter 1021 Promoted to B-level killer. Witness history. Even if you participate or not, you will not be able to enter the bounty mission platform. Seeing this prompt, Suchen raised his eyebrows slightly. From this point of view, this bounty mission platform seems to have some connection with the killer competition. Could it be that this killer competition is sponsored by the bounty mission platform? However, being promoted to a C-level killer is not the end of Suchen. He looked at the requirements for continuing to advance to the B-level killer. 200 points are required. And every time you complete a C-level mission, the perfect level score is 10 points. In other words, as long as I continue to do it 20 times, I can advance again. Suchen briefly glanced at the C-level task list. He found that the difficulty was indeed much higher than that of D-level. But for Suchen, who has more than 100 A-level pets, it is still nothing. At the moment, he continued to follow the difficulty list. Sort all tasks by degree. Then start with the easiest one and start accepting tasks from top to bottom. I don't know if it's because the bounty platform discovered Suchen's habit of accepting tasks. This time, it actually opened it for Suchen automatically. The privilege of accepting up to 10 missions. But for Suchen, this means that he only has to go to the bounty platform twice to accept it. After all, the number of battle pets he can control at one time is only 4 or 5. No more. He can't control it with his brain. However, he believes that as long as his physique continues to improve, his control ability will also be improved accordingly. By then, it will not be a dream to control more battle pets at once. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing Level C Bounty Mission, Dangerous Underground Snakehead, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 10. Your current total points is 10. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing Level C Bounty Mission, Drug Dealer Team, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 10. Your current total points is 20. Ding. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing Level C Bounty Mission, Disguised Mercenary, obtaining a perfect mission score, and earning mission points, 10. Your current total points is 200. 2 hours later, Suchen successfully completed 20 sea-level tasks. He received a bounty of more than 30 million yuan. In addition, he also successfully accumulated 200 task points. Ding! Congratulations on successfully meeting the promotion requirements. Will he be promoted to B-level killer? Agree. Ding! Congratulations on your successful promotion to B-level killer. You are qualified to receive and release B-level tasks. Suchen is constantly getting promoted. On the bounty mission platform, the staff and division managers have been shocked and speechless by Suchen's rapid promotion rate. Too fast. Too fast. Since the establishment of our reward platform, we have never seen such a fast promotion speed. The key is that every time he completes a task, he can guarantee a perfect score. As expected of such a person, it seems that the B level is not the end of this boss at all. It seems that we are about to witness history. Witness the first big shot to jump from D tier to S tier in one day since the establishment of our bounty mission platform. Of course, Suchen doesn't know the situation on the platform. He continues to do the task at his own pace. So far, he doesn't feel tired.